Hello, good afternoon. Hi Dhruvi, hi Trisha. How are you? First of all, just let me know if my voice is audible to you and my video is visible to you or not. Please. Trisha, Dhruvi. All right. May I know who has responded? Is it Dhruvi or Trisha? You may write in the chat box who has responded to me. Chalo. So yesterday in the end we were doing about the common roots. Condition for common roots. Now there is a question. If the equation x square plus 2x plus 3 equal to 0 and ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, ABC belongs to R, have a common root. If these two equations have a common root, then which of the following option is not possible? The question is this. Now see, do you realize anything particular? Do you realize anything particular about this equation? Okay, give it a try. Try it once. I will start a poll. Yes. Try it once and give me the correct answer, whatever you feel like. These two equations have a common root. Then which of the following is not possible? C is the answer. Okay. Anybody else? See, how do we do it? They are saying if these two equations have a common root. Do you realize something about the first equation? That is x square plus 2x plus 3 equals to 0. Unknown caller. All right. So if for this equation, if you see its d is less than 0. Yes or no? Now if d is what? B square minus 4ac. The 4 minus 12, which is minus 8, which is less than 0. So if d is less than 0 means roots are imaginary. Yes or no? Now if roots are imaginary, they will exist in conjugate pairs. If roots are imaginary, they will exist in conjugate pair. If they exist in conjugate pair, that means both of the roots will be common. Not a single root, but both of the roots will be common. Yes or no? So if both the roots are common, means both the equations are identical. So a upon 1 is b upon 2 is c by 3. This will be happening. Now, if you take B as 3, C will be 9 by 2. So, C option not possible. A option, if A is 2, B will be 4. A, 2, B, 4. This can exist. Got it? Now, if A is 3, C will be 9. ये भी correct है. If A is 3, C is going to be 9. Now, if A is 2, C will be 6. Yes, this is also correct. So, the only incorrect answer is A is, sorry, the only incorrect answer is B is 3 and C is 9. This is not possible. Got it? So, this is how they are done. Now, formation of quadratic equation. This is what you have already done in 10th class also. If the roots of an quadratic equation are alpha beta, then the equation will be of the form of x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots equal to 0. X square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of roots equals to 0. Got it? Now, for a cubic sake, if alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of the cubic equation, then the equation will be of the form of x cube minus sum of roots into x square plus sum taking 2 at a time into x minus alpha, beta, gamma equals to 0. You have to remember both of these equations. This one as well as this one. Have a look. Got it? Now see, there is a question. Alpha and beta are the roots of the equation x square plus ax plus b equals to 0. Then form the equation with roots as alpha plus alpha beta and alpha minus alpha plus beta. That's it. You have to find the equation with the roots as these. Now see, from the given equation, x square plus ax plus b equals to 0. Its roots are alpha beta. So alpha plus beta is what? Minus a, and alpha beta is what? B. So sum of roots is what? Twice of alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. So that is minus 2a plus b. Product of roots. Product of roots means product of new roots. So that is alpha plus beta into alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. So this will be what? Minus a into minus a plus b. That is a into a minus b. So the new equation will be x square minus sum of roots. Sum of roots is b minus 2a into x plus product of roots a into a minus b equals to 0. This is how we do it. Have a look. Got it? Okay, now let's try another question, bit of different type. They are saying x equals to 3 my plus root 5. Find the value of x to the power 4 minus 12x cube plus 44x square minus 48x plus 17. Find the value of this. With the help of given information, find this value. Give it a try quickly. It's an integer type answer. You may give your answer in the chat box. Anybody, Dhruvi? Anybody from JNV Kolhapur? Yes, answer to this question if you would like to try. See, x equals to 3 plus root 5. So I can say x minus 3 square equals to 5. From this you make a quadratic x square minus 6x plus 1 equals to 0. Plus 4 equals to 0. Now I will keep on using this here and we'll keep on getting value. See, first of all what it is, x to the power 4 minus 12x cube plus 44x square minus 48x plus 17. X to the power 4, so I can write x square into x square minus 6x. So you are left with minus 6x cube plus 44x square minus 48x plus 17. Now this x square minus 6x is what? Minus 4. So minus 4x square you got. minus 6x cube plus 44x square minus 48x plus 70. So that is minus of 6x cube plus 40x square minus 48x plus 17. Got it? This is take minus 6 common. So it's minus 6x common here. You can write x square minus 6x. Yes or no? X square minus 6x. What we are left with? Minus 6x cubed and 36. So we are left with 4x square minus 48x plus 17. Now again x square minus 6x is minus 4. So minus 6x into minus 4 plus 4x square minus 48x plus 17. Got it? It became minus 24. So plus 24x minus 48x plus 17. So it is 4x square plus minus 24x plus 17. Take 4 common. So x square minus 6x plus 17. This value is again what? Minus 4. So 4 into minus 4 plus 17. So it is 17 minus 16, that is what? See once. And I did not do anything exceptional. I just keep on changing the value and keep on changing the parameter. Have a look. JNV Kolhapur, did you get that? You are asking me to repeat it. हेलो अभी तो आपके लिए है मेरे पास तरीके हैं एक क्वेश्चन Ivan, got it? Now, let's try this question. P and Q be positive numbers such that P plus Q is 2, P to the power 4 plus Q to the power 4 is 272. Then P and Q are the roots of which equation? Give it a try. Yes. See, P and Q be positive numbers such that they are saying P plus Q is 2. P to the power 4 plus Q to the power 4 is 272. Now, what are you looking for? You are looking for the product of roots. Sum of roots we already have. If I square this equation, I get P square plus Q square plus 2PQ equals to 4. Got it? So I write it P square plus Q square is 4 minus 2PQ. Now square again both sides. So P to the power 4 plus Q to the power 4 plus 2P square Q square is 16 plus 4P square K square minus 16PQ. Got it? Now P to the power plus 4 plus Q to the power 4 is 272 plus 2P square Q square is equals to 16 plus 4P square Q square minus 16PQ. Now if I take PQ as T, there is a quadratic in T, that is 2T square minus 16T, 2T square minus 16T minus 272 minus 16, 256 equals to 0. So it became T square minus 8T minus 128 equals to 0. Got it? T square minus 8T minus 128 equals to 0. Am I clear? Now this quadratic we can factorize. 128, 16 and 8. Factors will be T minus 16, T plus 8 equals to 0. So T is minus 8 or 16. So that means PQ is what? 16, because they are saying P and Q are two positive numbers. So PQ will also be positive. Now sum of roots 2, product of roots 16. So this will be the answer. Am I correct? This is going to be the correct answer. Now, very good. Have a look. Now, general approach in transformation of equations. If roots are reciprocal of original root, see what they are trying to say. If there is an equation ax square, okay, we'll do this topic later on. This is a bit tough also, and without some other prior knowledge, it's difficult to handle. Now see, graphs of quadratic equations. So, graphs of quadratic equations are always parabolic. So graph of quadratic equations are always parabolic. So generally what happens if it is ax square plus bx plus c. So here, if a is more than 0, graph will be of this type, upward opening parabola. And if a is less than 0, graph is of this type, downward opening parabola. If y is ax square plus bx plus c, a positive, it is upward opening parabola. And a negative, it is downward opening parabola. Got it? Now, the 6 kind of graphs they can have. See, if a is positive, the graph always open upwards. Okay, this can also be referred as concave upward graph. Now, depending upon D, 3 situations will arise. If D is more than 0, there will be 2 real roots. So graph will intersect x-axis at 2 distinct points. If D equal to 0, there will be 2 repeated roots, or I should say 1 solution. So in that case, graph will be touching x-axis. And if D is less than 0 means graph is not intersecting x-axis. So the graph will pass above the x-axis like this. Am I correct? Entirely above the x-axis. In this case, we say imaginary or complex roots. Now, this is important case. If D is less than 0, then this y which is ax square plus bx plus c, this y is greater than 0 for every x belongs to R. Alright, so in this situation, we say that ax square plus bx plus c is greater than 0 for every x belongs to R. And in this situation, we say that ax square plus bx plus c more than or equal to 0 for every x belongs to R. So at the root, it will be equal to 0, otherwise it will be more than 0. Now, same kind of situation will be while it is downward opening parabola. Again, D positive intersecting at 2 points, D0 having repeated roots, and D less than 0. Then this kind of situation will occur. No contact with the x-axis. So in this case, what do we say? That ax square plus bx plus c is less than 0 for every x belongs to R. And here we say ax square plus bx plus c less than equals to 0 for every x belongs to R. Got it? Have a look. Check it out once. Note them. Got it? Now, let's do a question. Given a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 has no real root. The quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 has no real root. Then if a plus b plus c is less than 0, find the sign of following. First is a, second c, third a minus b plus c, fourth a minus b plus c, okay? A plus b plus c, fifth 4a plus 2b plus c, and a minus 2b plus 4c. Yes, give it a try. Yes, how to do, any idea? See, how do we do it? They are saying, they are saying that the quadratic equation has no real root. If it has no real root, that means graph is either like this, so that this is x-axis, or it is like this, so that it is x-axis. Got it? Then if a plus b plus c is less than 0, then the sign of the following. Now see, there, say I assume this fx as ax square plus bx plus c. So value of fx is always less than 0. And here value of fx is always greater than 0. Yes or no? Now they are saying that a plus b plus c is less than 0. This a plus b plus c is basically f of 1. If this is your fx, a plus b plus c is f of 1. So definitely f of 1, they are saying less than 0 means this is the valid graph. This is rejected because that is always positive. So this is less than 0. So f of 1 is less than or equal to 0. Now this is a downward opening parabola. So definitely a has to be less than 0. First part. Second, f of 0 will also be less than 0. So c is less than 0. That is also done. Third part, A minus B plus C. See, this f of minus 1 it is. So it is also less than 0. Fourth part. Fourth way they are saying for A minus B plus C, A plus B plus C. That is f1 into f of minus 1. They both are less than 0. So this product is certainly more than 0. Now fifth part. Fifth may if you realize this is what f of 2. And this will come from f of minus 1 by 2. So fifth is what? F of 2 into f of minus 1 by 2. Both are negative, so this product is also more than 0. Got it? See once. Am I clear? Now, this is another very important portion. Location of roots. Got it? Now what it is basically, it is the method to solve quadratic equations under certain constraints. It is the method to solve quadratic equation under certain constraints. Got it? Now, what can be the constraint? Like the first case is both roots of the quadratic lie on either side of number k. So the graph is like this is k. So one root alpha is in the left, other root beta is in the right. So if it is an upward opening parabola, a will be positive, f of k will be negative. So a into f of k will be less than 0. Got it? Now, if it is a downward opening parabola, a is negative, f of k is positive. Again, a into f of k is less than 0. So in any case, if both the roots lie on either side of given number k, you have to apply just one condition, a into f of k is less than 0. We don't have to bifurcate if it is an upward opening parabola or it is a downward opening parabola. Just simply apply a into f of k is less than 0. What I'm saying, if it is an upward opening parabola, this is k. So one root is lesser than k, other root is more than k. Then see, a positive and f of k is less than 0. So what it is, a into f of k less than 0. Got it? If it is a downward opening parabola, then a negative, f of k positive. Say k it is, so f of k positive and a negative. So a into f of k again less than 0. So in any case, either it is an upward opening parabola or it is a downward opening parabola, a into f of k is less than 0. Got it? Now, let's go with the second case. The second case is both the roots. See, you don't have to remember any case. You just learn, understand the cases. Whenever a question comes up, you draw the diagram. It's a parabolic diagrams always. You draw the diagram and analyze the situation. Second case is what? Both roots are more than k. In the second case, it is both roots are more than k. Now see, both roots are greater than this number k. And alpha is here greater, beta is here greater. So what will be the situation? If it is an upward opening parabola, a more than 0, then value of the function at k will be what? F of k more than 0. Now, another situation here is average of roots. Average of roots will be greater than k. Alpha plus beta by 2 will be more than k. Or I should say k is less than minus b by 2a. And definitely d more than or equal to 0. Since they should be real roots. So these will be the four situations. This is the third one, minus b by 2a greater than k and d more than or equal to 0. Here also d more than equal to 0. Now if it is a downward opening parabola, definitely a is going to be negative, f of k going to be negative, minus b by 2a minus b by 2a, average of roots again more than k, and d should be more than or equal to 0. We apply these four situations. See, a we will get to know. The question they will provide us. A you will get to know if a is positive or a is negative. So no issue with a. Got it? Now, if both the roots are less than k, now definitely what? A more than equal to 0. F of k more than equal to 0. C value. K is more than minus b by 2a. Average of roots will be greater than. And d definitely more than or equal to 0. Yes, here a less than or equal to 0, f of k less than or equal to 0, average of roots is less than k and d also more than or equal to 0. So you just try to understand these three cases. In our next lecture, we will do examples on location of roots. All right. See, this is an important chapter and less than a chapter, it's an ingredient. So repeat and revise again and again. Got it? Now I just ask you for feedback of the class and then we will end up.